Q93, your number one for hip hop and R&B. I'm Sheba Songz. You are tuned in to NolaNEXT. We do it for the locals, but we do feature artists in New Orleans. I have our mama in the building. What's up, Mama Mia?
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. You looking cute over there.
Thank you, girl.
Looking like you just turned 21.
Oh, no.
She said, oh, no. Well, I do want to commend you because it's because of you. A lot of female artists in this city, they're able to do what they love, which is music. So, you got to take it back down memory lane. You were the first female MC to sign with Master P, No Limit, and, you did the True Records, which launched your career. So how was it being the only female around all those men? But you were able to hold your ground.
It was really cool, but,
were you taking it serious? Like, how was it?
Yeah, this is the thing. This is what people know about me. In 7th grade, what do you want to be when you grow up? A rapper. In 12th grade, what do you want to be when you grow up? A rapper. I never wanted to be anything else.
Wow.
That's what people know who went to school with me. But my career started in 1984 with Manny Fresh. We were in a group called New York Incorporated, and we opened up for every big national artist that came to New Orleans, be it if they were at the Municipal Auditorium, the Superdome, whatever. We were the first children that threw dances in hotel ballrooms.
Wow.
We rented out, there was a pizza parlor here called Showbiz. We used to rent it out on a Saturday and give $5 dances. But from 84 to 87, we were New York Incorporated. And then Manny put out records with Gregory D. He put out a lot of records. And it wasn't until 92 when I dropped my Bounce record. That was Payback. And that really kicked it off for me because when I met Notorious Big, that's what he knew me from. He didn't know me from Bout It, even though Bout It was killing the East Coast. He was like, there was this guy from Brooklyn. He was stationed in Virginia, and he brought this tape back. And it had this white X on it. He said... Oh, you were so raw. I couldn't believe it. But what he told me was it gave him the idea of the way he wanted to launch a female artist because Payback got DKNY and Vitadini and all of the stuff the girls were talking about in 95 and 96. I was saying that in 92. We was already on that in New Orleans.
So wait, you gave B.I.G. the idea?
Yeah, because the stuff that I said, he said he had never heard nobody talk that nasty. That raw. He said he had no idea, what he was listening to because the melody, with Bounce, it's tribal. We chant. So he was like, but the things you were saying, he said, and when he heard my name, he wondered if I was still, that girl. And so then he was told, yes, that's her,
Damn.
So yes, it's all about Bounce. It's all about the early 90s because I worked at Peaches. We sold Master P's first record, but we didn't know him because he left so many years ago and he really is a bona fide certified California boy. So by the time he came back because, see, Murder kept saying, it's a girl. She did a record years ago, and they still play it on the radio. It will get on the countdown. Payback stayed on the countdown so long. I ate at 8.
I was about to say
about 3 years. I don't know. I was like, wait, they still play Payback? Yay!
So did they have streaming back then as well as like how they do now with digital?
No, girl, you couldn't even email nobody back then.
Damn.
No.
Was it only like passing out CDs?
Tapes. That's how we did Payback. 2 boom boxes with double cassettes. 1, 2, 3, record. 1, 2, 3, record. Put it in some little white sacks. Went to every ballroom and club in New Orleans, asking the DJ, can I sing my record?
And we got it made now.
And look, and we got $5 tapes in the bag, but we was straight out the trunk.
Y'all really put in that groundwork.
It was a lot of groundwork. It was no such thing. Even now, like with features, somebody can send me a record, and I'll do the record and send it right back to them. I'm from the era where they had to come to the studio from whatever state they lived in.
To record.
Or they had to put the ADAT in the mail. And then you get it, open it, listen, write, record, put it back in the mail.
And send it?
I'm from
How long did that take?
Well, we would do next day.
Okay.
2-3 days, but it wasn't the way it is now. Like right now, things are set up for artists to really become self-made and their own, millionaire. They can control their destiny with their music. But, we didn't have a lot of
options,
avenues to get our stuff out. We know you had to hang a poster up for real. You had to go to the record store
those days
for real. Like, you had to really do that, and we relied on poem cards, like flyers, things. Everything's so digital now, but no, you really had to pass them out in order for people to see.
Damn.
And they waited for your product to come out so they could look in. I'm from the era where the fans read the credits.
And you had to read them lyrics?
Read the song. Or when we would wait on Q93, I will never forget. My cousins would wait till certain songs came on so they could tape them.
Damn.
Or so they could try to write down the part that they didn't hear.
I used to record on that tape.
Nah.
You remember when you got to hurry up and hit record and you record over a song to get it?
Yes.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of artists, they think that the radio break the music, but actually they do have to put in the groundwork.
The radio don't break it really and truly, because what a lot of people don't understand, when records launch, sometimes by the time they hit the radio in the actual cities, those records be 1, 2, 3 years old.
Yeah, they really be old.
Because a lot of people's like, yeah, I remember you dropped Payback 93. I say, no, we got the money to press it. 93.
But it been out before.
Yes, look, I was right behind Tucker in Ghost Town when he was where they at, and I was what up, get up.
Get up.
We
Shut up.
really yes, it was all about the groundwork,
And that's another thing I wanted to ask you. A lot of artists also feel they don't have the funds to basically promote their music, put out their music, but you were actually hustling. You're a ghostwriter as well.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Yes, it's still. See,
you still?
See, that's the thing. What when you're a songwriter, Betty Wright told me this. One day I was angry about something, and she said,
Are you met Betty?
It's like my mom. I just came from her 50th anniversary in music, but she told me nobody can take away your gift of song. Nobody will ever be able to take the melodies that dance in your head. So you can always write records for people when you don't feel like writing, because I didn't want to do music anymore when my mom and my dad died. And Betty was very instrumental in the scene, the crime scene, because the witness spoke Spanish. And Betty, Betty trained Gloria Estefan's voice, and she knows Spanish really well, being a native of Miami. So she was my translator. But she told me that nobody can take away the gift of song. So she was like, and you don't even have to let people know. You come up with a nice pseudonym. She was like, and the songs that you want to say, but you have your own image, you can push them off on other people.
So make them believe it and want it and everything?
Well, just push it. Like, let's say you have your image is like straight R&B.
Which it is.
But let's say your alter ego writes gangsta rap. So my alter ego writes gospel music, R&B music, country music. People wouldn't know that. So you create a name, and you can still push those records out with people that's trying to brand themselves in that genre of music. And so, I learned early that songwriting was very, very important.
I'm actually a songwriter, so I'm all in this interview.
That's right. And that's where the money is. See, you'll be going to your mailbox, or you'll be checking your account, because everything is so digital.
Right.
You'll be doing that for the rest of your life.
Them royalty checks.
When you're a songwriter, and don't get me wrong, in the beginning, girl, they be so big when you're hot. But then after a while, they be little bit of checks, but anything helps. They don't turn down nothing but your collar.
I'll cash my $10 check, so, I pulled up the Chase happy.
I got a check from SAG for $9.04.
$9.04?
I was like, but you know what? That's mine.
I was about to say, did you cash it? Is the question.
That's right. All $9.04 of it.
All right, I can ask you for $1 later for the nuggets and Wendy's. Well, we already know you holding down the music scene, but let's talk about this cookbook.
Yes.
Word on the street is that Mama Mia X got a cookbook coming out.
Girl, let me tell you, that cookbook, I started writing that cookbook way in 2005.
And what make you want to launch it now?
I think it's timing, because every time I wanted to put it out, something would happen. And I think it was hard for me to read the cookbook, because it's actually my memoir, things you never knew about me and the music business, because I ain't really too talkative about
Yeah.
all of that. So I did a memoir, and there's recipes after the memoir because it's a tribute to my grandmother.
Nice.
I grew up with her. She was a phenomenal cook. She said some of the most profound things ever. She was a songwriter's dream because everything she said was like a hook.
Damn.
You know, so the things she said, people would always say, you should write a book. I can't believe she said that. I never heard that before.
Right.
So a lot of times when she was teaching me things and mentoring me, we were cooking food. And so that's why I merged the memoir with the cookbook.
Makes it more interesting.
Yes. So finally, after being able to really like read through it and do all my cries, because I used to write a chapter, cry, get in the bed for 3 days, not look at it for 2 weeks. I would do that kind of stuff.
Damn.
And I was like, you know what? It's time, though, because I want young women and men to get into the tradition of cooking again. It's healthier. It's cheaper. You bond with your family. You know,
Right.
like me, I would get in my children's business preparing dinner.
Yeah.
What happened at school today?
While you eat that chicken.
Pass mama them peas, and what the girl said, you know, but it's like a bonding experience. And I think right now, you know, we move so fast trying to pay our bills and take care of our family. So much stuff happens till we don't get the opportunity to bond, and then we don't really know what's going on
In
with the
our family
children.
world.
Yes. So, you know, the cooking is essential to families. The kitchen is the heartbeat of the home, and I just want to get, especially people in New Orleans, don't get me wrong, my cookbook is for everyone, but New Orleans was always so grounded with food and family, and I'm starting to see us get away from that. And you know, New Orleans was always a place where a girl could be 20 and cook like Big Mama.
Yeah.
So I want the girls to understand that I was come from the club 5 o'clock in the morning, take a bath, and start cutting my seasoning up. We multitask
And
like
that's
that.
why you're married. And I'm just sitting
No, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Because, girl, you could cook a man whatever you want, and that don't mean
He's
he's gonna be
still
a good
A-game.
husband. You know.
Okay, put this on my note list.
But cooking is a good thing because it makes you self-sufficient. That makes you a girl and a guy that could cook is gangsters, especially if you grow your own bell peppers and stuff outside. They come inside and chop them up.
You'll never be hungry.
No, it's a survival skill, and
Right.
children need to know it, and we don't need to blur their minds up with so much glam, 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 and not teach them real survival skills. And cooking is one, because it'll be a time where we can't get outside to get different things. Might be bad weather or whatever, and you're going to have to know what to do with those 5 ingredients in your refrigerator or in your pantry. So I just really did the cookbook because I want people to get into cooking a little more. I want people to conversate a little more, because girls don't talk to moms like my grandmother. You could tell her anything. She said, "What you got? What is that?"
Definitely.
You know,
Grandmother. So wait, what type of meals are in this book?
So I like to call my food Creole Soul.
Sounds good.
It's almost every kind of food you could imagine.
We got the gumbo in there?
Most definitely. We have a meat gumbo for people who can't eat shellfish. And then we have traditional gumbo. We have etouffee. We have people don't eat this in New Orleans that much anymore, but around Easter everybody ate coubillon.
I never heard of
That's
it.
fish and red gravy. Is so good. Oh my goodness. But we grew up on it. We used to have it a lot around Easter. So it's going to be nostalgic for a lot of people because I'm doing a lot of dishes that we did way
back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they need. Bring it back.
Yeah.
And when will the book come out?
So we are looking to drop this book in April. We just finished editing it.
Hey.
And so now we are tweaking the final recipes and pictures of how we want to do things. And also I'm responsible for an audio copy of the book.
Yes. So if you don't feel like reading, you can listen to it.
You can listen to it. And then a lot of my fans away, they like our accent so much. And then to get them to understand some of the things Maman said, I felt I had to translate because, you know, children from the 70s, if you come up, especially downtown, you grew up in these houses where they mixed English and Creole. And that was very, very, very much so happening in my house.
Look at her making her grand entrance. I told her she was going to get on the
got
mic.
my niece in the building. And she ready to take over.
I was about to say, who is that? But then I thought.
But, so, right now, I'm just trying to make sure that everything is right.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is. I had a plate from your restaurant a long time ago, and when I saw you, I'm like, how's that restaurant? You ain't bring no food?
Girl, the tornado tore the restaurant up, and it's being rebuilt. So now we're at the bar on 2nd and D, and today, I do tacos and all kind of stuff. So
Pull up.
yeah, pull up.
I saw Monica in there all the time. When she's in the city, she definitely come and show you
Monica,
love.
Kelly, Rage, whoever comes down, they have a ball, because a lot of times people looking for a good down-home thing. You don't want to always be behind ropes and
standoffish and all that extra
itchy
stuff.
tight clothes.
But it's really like a home body experience. When I came to your bar, I know the music was right. Everybody was having a good time, great energy, and the drinks,
Yes.
they were flowing.
Yes.
That one fell in my mouth.
Look, got to get you a fancy rhymes with pro drink.
Ooh, what's in there? We're going to talk about it later.
Yeah, it's a few things in there now.
Well, that book is not all you have. We are launching a wig in 2 weeks, huh?
Yes, the Go Beautiful Mia X collection. I partnered with Go Beautiful to come up with a affordable collection of various wigs for ladies like myself who like to snatch them on and off. We even have braided wigs.
Oh, ladies, they are so nice and beautiful. You have the curly ones.
Yes, the straight ones, the braided ones, the wavy ones. And this line is really, I targeted like the middle class ladies. I remember getting on a bus, going to 2 jobs, and then still had to pay for my hair. And
Yeah.
so the line is, it starts at $89.
Which is not bad.
Right.
Because tracks are high.
Yes. And then to get, quality hair in the style that's already done, and you can just put it on, put your clothes on, and keep it moving.
And keep going.
Yes. I'm always trying to think about the working woman because I'm thinking about our bills.
Thank you for thinking about me. Nobody ever does that.
No, everybody want to be so, so rich, but no, we have these bills. And if you have children, that's a bill forever. Don't even think once they graduate or something. That
It's
means
over.
nothing. It's always going to be mama or daddy. So I try to think of things that can help us, keep our head above the water. And I'm like, we really do need an inexpensive
Product.
because I had been looking at stuff that was $700 and $800 and $1,200, and I'm like, oh,
Expensive.
yeah,
Just for one look.
one look.
And you have a variety of things.
That's
Go
right.
Beautiful. How
Go
can they get it once you
Beautiful.
launch it?
You're going to be able to go to gobeautiful.com and grab whatever you like.
The Zulu Ball coming up.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be in there.
And you are also going to be riding in Athena.
Yes.
I heard you the Grand Marshal.
That's right.
you gonna-
February 11th, Sunday, y'all is going down. Float number 1, Mama Mia, is that Grand Marshal. KOA. We rolling, baby.
Ooh.
Throw me something, sister.
We rolling just like that. Well, let me tell you, I appreciate you for coming and holler at me. What's
Thank you
what's
so
popping off for
much.
Mama Mia X 2018? You dropped this single with Trombone Shorty, Miss T, Jubilee.
Oh, that was so
Sounds like a
fun.
project.
It was so fun. It was so fun.
It sounds like it's fun.
It's a fun record, and I hope the city really get behind it, and I want the city to continue to get behind the local artists because the rest of the world believe you when they see home believe you.
Yep.
So if you know an artist has a good song, get behind the song, support the song, buy the song, request the song on the radio, and just stand up for the artists that you believe in because this city is full of the most talented artists I've ever heard in my life. We are the most copied. They copy.
You saw Bruno Mars doing that Beanie Weenie?
As soon as
that's
I
none of my
seen him, I
business.
said, "Oh, it took me back to rumors." Though I said, "Wait, did he just bust a Beanie Weenie?"
He definitely took it.
He took me straight to rumors when I seen him do it. But for us, we definitely have to support each other, and as artists, we have to make sure that we take care of the business side of what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You can register all your songs before you leave the studio. It's just time for us to get on the business aspect of it. You can't just have the look that everybody else have. You got to walk that walk. And this is a business. This is not an art you get into just to have shiny cars and jewelry and things like that. This is a business. There is no pension in hip-hop. So everything that we're doing, you have to do it to secure your nest egg. This is a business. This ain't no funny thing. Sometimes you get your friends and they don't even take your craft serious because you entertain and you make it look good. But this is work. And if you want to continue to maintain, you have to take the business aspect of it serious and not blame anybody else for what you forgot to do or what you don't feel like looking up. We got to handle our business because this is us.
And that's a lot of things that the New Orleans artists don't know. They just think they have a hot song, but don't know the business part of it. And you can't fault them because they really don't know.
Right.
But like you said, they have Google.
Right. And see, now there are so many instruments for knowledge. We didn't have any of that. We had to read This Business of Music. It was a hard copy book, and we had
it was read.
We had to read that book. Now, everything is like at your fingertips where you can find out whatever it is you need to know to protect yourself. It wasn't like that for us. So now I want everybody to take advantage of everything that's at your fingertips to help you get ahead because look, the sharks is out there.
What?
And you can stick your bloody toe in the water if you want.
Mama Mia dropping them lyrics on the slick. You heard her, right?
You ain't gonna have no money and then you're gonna be mad. So just protect yourself. Don't overspend. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses because they've been in debt. Just make sure that you take care of you and stay in your lane so you can be as comfortable as you need to be. You don't have to worry about nobody else. I go places in my Daniel Greens, and you can't tell me that's not red by
Let me tell you, you should have saw me before you came. Angela was like, are you going to put on makeup? I'm like, I really don't feel like. But you got to be comfortable, but
Right, but no, you cute, so you're good, girl.
Thank you.
You're
It's
good.
the braids. Like I said. Well, you heard it from Mama Mia X. Your mama said, do this, do that, handle your business, and follow directions. How can the people get in touch with you?
Y'all can hit me up on Instagram. I am the Mama Mia X, TheMamamAX. I'm on Twitter, The Real Mia X. I can't get on. Look, somebody has stole my identity on Facebook, so maybe y'all can help me.
That's because you probably clicked on a link.
No. Before I ever had Facebook, they had already stole me.
Dang.
Like 3 people have stole me, pictures and everything. So I made my Facebook page private with just my government name because I didn't want nobody to steal my pictures and tell people to buy this and come to this concert and they really lying.
It really wasn't you.
So yeah, but
do you have any shows coming up?
Yes, March 17th, we are doing the Queens of Hip Hop. Myself, Remy Ma, MC Light, Eve, Yo-Yo, Rodiga.
Dang. I love Remy Ma.
Moni Love. Wait, who else? Rage, Yo-Yo, Mia, Moni Love, Rodiga, Remy Ma, Eve, Trina,
Ooh.
Nikki D. I'm missing somebody. It's 10 of us, huh? Or is it just? It's 10 of us, but yeah, we gonna show out.
That is gonna be a fire concert.
We gonna show out. Well, we're gonna be in Atlanta, at the Phillips Arena, on March the 17th. So I can't wait.
Well, I'm gonna be all on your Instagram.
Yes.
Living through you.
And LaJean videos.
LaJean, you going? All right, I'm gonna live through her. She definitely gonna get all the footage you need. My homie don't play. That's publicist marketing.
Yeah, she handles her business.
Well, we are definitely proud of you, and you already know you are a legend. You broke the chains for all female artists, and you're still doing the damn thing. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for this cookbook, Athena, and I know I'm gonna see you at the Zulu Ball.
Yes, so, and I'm definitely gonna come drop you a wig off.
Please,
so beautiful, baby.
I'll be taking these braids out next week, and I'm gonna be slapping it on my head.
That's right. That's right.
But yes, before you go, you have to say yes.
Girl, I try to do it like you, but let me see.
Yes. Girl, I didn't live. Mia X and dropped the yes.
And I'm trying to do it because you do it your own way. It's too cute.
I'm a teacher. Don't worry about that.
Yes,
I'm
teach
Sheba
me.
Songz, Mama Mia X, the NolaNEXT on Q93.
So what up, get up, boot up, come on, what up, get up, boot up.